Hello Capricorn, my name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I am coming to you today to do your spiritual growth reading for February 2024. What we're going to do is we're going to start out with some oracle cards to get the energies around you at this time, kind of see the energies you're working through. Then we're going to pull that energy down into the main spread where we find out how that looks in your everyday life and see if we can get you some advice. So let's get started. I'm calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all Capricorn placements today. Would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Capricorn. You hear voices in the background. Never fear. My daughter has a friend over. That shouldn't interfere with what we're doing here. All right, Capricorn. What's going on here for Capricorn? I have Saboteur. The Addict underneath. The light attributes of the Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Ooh. The shadow attributes induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. I have this addict card underneath. It's help you recognize and confront addictive behaviors, compromises integrity and honesty, allows the addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Only take the addictive part if it resonates, but I'm seeing with the Saboteur, I want to say this is about the ways in which we sabotage our own selves here. I want to say that might be coming to light for you, how some of your own actions or things that you might have done or belief systems you have or whatever it may be for you, how that in turn sabotages your best intentions for what you want to bring into your life. Let's get some animal cards here and get some more information here for Capricorn. You could even have a person around you that's a saboteur. I try and keep these spiritual growth readings about yourself, though. What's going on here for Capricorn? That's Eagle Vision. You're seeing something. It is time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. I'm going to say this is you getting a better vision. This says getting the eagle eye for the stuff around you, but I really think this is a vision within you. This does say time to look inward with an attentive eye to the places where you sabotage your own self here. I have on the bottom here, Coyote Playfulness. It says this is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about matters that has been on your mind for a while. Ooh. So maybe this is part of the ways you self-saboteur, Capricorn, or being too serious about things, not being playful enough. Whatever this is, you're being called to get the vision within of your own self and the self-destructive tendencies within yourself, and how maybe being more playful could help you with that. Like having a lighter state. I want to say, I know that Capricorns can be very serious about things, right? They can get very, I don't want to say nitpicky, but maybe like they have ways like that they like to do things. So maybe there is a need to lighten up a little bit with some things that stifle your own spirit here. Let's get a couple more cards here and see what we can figure out for you, Capricorn. What's going on here for Capricorn? I have peace and happy. On the bottom here. Blessed. Ooh. So I want to say, Capricorn, you might be spending a lot of time alone right now. First of all. But I want to say, if that's what's going on, I want to say that was it's divine. It was designed by Spirit so that you could get an inner look at your own inner saboteur. This is very much about you getting a clear vision. And I want to say part of that vision is for you to see what exactly it is you want. These are beautiful cards. Peace, happy, happy, and blessed. Tell me you are blessed. This is maybe why this is happening, so you can come into a point of peace in your life. But happy, happy is on the way here. Like, this is understanding yourself is like the first step to these things. Also, getting more playful. I want to say this happy, happy, and this playful card here, kind of, it's what it's telling me. It takes me back to being in the energy of what you wish to receive. So if we're always in the energy of fear, or things aren't going our way, or nitpicking things, that we call more things to us in that vein. But if we're in an energy of playfulness, we call happy, happy to us. If we're in an energy of gratitude, we call things to us to be grateful for. You are blessed here. Underneath blessed, I have co-create. Telling me this is a good time for you to figure this out, because I've got higher power. This is like Spirit wants you to be co-creating with Spirit here. For your peace, for your happy, happy, because you are blessed. Let's see what this is looking like. Let's pull the main spread here. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're asking what's going on, okay? We're going to ask what your lesson here is meant to be, the blessing that you are meant to receive, the challenge you're meant to overcome, and the advice from Spirit, and we'll clarify all of it. This is even saying, as you look inward, it's saying, allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves. I don't care if this is business, if this is family-wise, if this is love-related. This is you needing to understand exactly what that looks like for you first, really knowing what you want. Once you know what you want, and you can see maybe how you might be blocking it within yourself, that's when it comes to you. Getting more playful is going to help for sure. All right, one more shuffle, Capricorn. All of our energy for this reading is the Sun, positivity. Again, I want to stick to this positivity, being in the attitude of that which you wish to receive. So having a positive mindset. This playfulness at the end here, it says, you might need to lighten up about matters that have been on your mind for a while. And this is telling me to be more positive about things that you have been stressing about, right? Because part of being in that stress is sabotaging to you. Being in an attitude of gratitude is good for you. This is, I want to say you're getting a view on your own mindsets here. But this is also about enlightenment. Something's being illuminated for you. And I want to say it has something to do with what you need to heal or how you need to heal it. But this is, again, recuperation, taking a time out, step back so that you can see some things clearly. And if you feel segregated from people right now, again, I'm going to reiterate, I think that's something from Spirit, because Spirit is trying to illuminate something very important right now for you. All right, what's going on for Capricorn here? Page of Swords with education. You're learning something new, and I think you're learning something new about yourself. The Page is a very young energy, so this is like the start of something, but this is like seeing something in a new way. This can also be a spy card, but this is about spying on yourself, going within to see your own traits here, or things that might be holding you back. I want to say this is you learning something new about yourself, or maybe even a new way to go about something you've been doing, something that that's been on your mind for a while. Learning something new about it. What's the lesson here for Capricorn? Queen of Swords, independence. A lot of sword energy here. This is the Queen of Swords. Is somebody who's very clear. This is the card of honesty, card of integrity. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who has very firm boundaries for herself and the people around her, and she does not let people cross them. I'm saying she because it's a she in the card. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energies. So this is about you being really independent and creating something for yourself here, but not letting people cross your boundaries, instilling boundaries. How you saboteur your own life maybe by not having boundaries. What's the blessing here for Capricorn? King of Cups. Love. It says support on the bottom here. Getting the support you need. Part of the things, sometimes when we're like flailing in life and we don't feel like things aren't going away, some of that times the reason why that is because we don't even know what we need ourselves. And if we don't know what we need, how can we be in a vein of finding it? Or how are other people supposed to help us if we don't even know what it is? But this is I want to say, so your blessing could be opening up to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It does not have to be. Mostly what this is an energy of somebody who was capable of a vast amount of love. And knowing that. And being discerning about where they give it. What's the challenge here for Capricorn? The past. It says grief. You're in grief over something here. And it could be something that's bothered you for a long time. I want to say this is hurts of the past. Being stuck in past hurts. Maybe because you're stuck in them because you didn't understand where not having boundaries could have been one of the ways that you hurt yourself here. What's the advice for Capricorn? Communicate. 3 Wands. Communication brings expansion and growth. But first you have to know what you want. You have to go within and see where you're at before you can communicate this to someone else. But you are being guided to communicate. And I want to say this is even communicate with yourself, your higher self. I want to get another layer of cards here with the Yin Yang Oracle, and then we'll clarify. One more shuffle here, Capricorn. On the bottom here, 5D messages and dreams. It says telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, and signs. Spirit is trying to illuminate something very greatly here for you. Again, I want to go back to attitude of positivity here, but you have messages coming to you in dreams or possibly signs around you. Your spirit guides are trying to illuminate something for you here. I have wish fulfillment on the bottom here. This kind of goes with this 4 of Swords. There's a sense of needing to recuperate before this happiness comes to you. This is a wish fulfillment coming to you, but there's a need to reflect and recuperate first. Even reassessing what wish fulfillment looks like for you. All right, with this Page of Swords, this current situation, we have the past is over, starting over, soul growth, clearing new intentions. So I want to say the past is over, but this is a sense of needing to know where we're going. So this is a letting go of the past, maybe educating yourself on where it is, what you want now and where you're going after something has ended here. The past is over. This is about growth. You're learning about your own growth here. All right, your lesson with the Queen of Swords. Stability. It says flow. Trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, 2 of Pentacles, stressful choices, chaos. This is about You learning to be in a better, stable environment through your own actions of discernment and boundaries. If you allow people to cross your boundaries, that is not stable. That is not flow. That's going to constantly be triggering you. So this is you basically excavating the life a little bit here with the Queen of Swords energy, getting really firm boundaries, understanding what you want, what you don't want, helping, which is going to put you into a stable place, into balance. King of Cups. I have Mercury, messages, travel, communication, text, phone calls, downloads, news is on the way of possibly a supportive partner here. Some new love, a new ability to love. I think you got a new partner here, and there's messages here. You might even be getting messages in dreams about this partner that's on their way, but there's a sense of you having to cut stuff out of your life before this happens. Your challenge is the Five of Cups. It's being stuck in grief, and I want to say it's maybe over some things you do have to cut out. Guilt and sabotage here. Again, we go back to there's something here, and I want to say it's in your own personal boundaries that is a major saboteur to your life. When things aren't going well, I want to say this is a place where you have to look where your boundaries weren't in place, or you let someone cross your boundaries. If you have people in your life who are continually crossing your boundaries, there's a need to extricate that. This is anxiety, insomnia, shadow work, fear, regret. Nine of Swords energy, feeling loss. So there's a sense of being stuck in a loop of the things that haven't worked out. Feeling some kind of way about that. Your advice is communication here with the Three of Wands. Abundance, windfall. This is also growth and good planning, okay? Like communicating your plans with other people for growth. This is expansion. This is like your ship's coming in. This is heading towards abundance here. Windfall, gifts, celebrating promotions, opportunities, successful ventures. Wow. Let's clarify here. Okay, you're in this Page of Swords energy, learning something new here. And I want to say you're learning new things about yourself, but I want to say you also in this energy, you're going over things from the past so that you can see ways in which you have sabotaged yourself by not having firm boundaries. This is the education part. You're learning new things about yourself here. What's up with this Page of Swords energy? What are they learning here? Capricorn. Flipper here. Queen of Cups. You're learning something about your own emotional state here. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is interesting because we have your blessing here being the King of Cups. That's a match. I want to say you're learning the truth maybe about your own heart. The Queen of Cups is typically someone who someone who could be a water sign, but we're talking about you here. Queen of Cups is someone who's capable of having vast amounts of love. She's also very generous and kind and loving and nurturing. Maybe you're learning about the things that you're supposed to nurture and the things you're not supposed to nurture. I'll put this Queen of Cups for Capricorn. Four of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Okay, with the Seven of Cups. You're busting through some big illusions right now. The Four of Cups is an energy of being dissatisfied in love. It's also an energy of feeling rejected in love. I want to say you're exploring some reasons why you might have felt rejected in love before, or reasons why you were rejecting love. This could be you rejecting love. Because again, we're talking about ways in which you saboteur yourself here. Or maybe this is about you giving your heart to places that aren't receptive to it, that aren't making you feel loved. This is an overall dissatisfaction in love. You're learning something. The past is over. This is telling me about what's over, that being dissatisfied in love, because the past is over here. Maybe you're learning the ways in which being dissatisfied in love previously, the part that you played in that role. I'm not saying that people weren't complete dicks, because they definitely probably were or could have been. But this is about you and things you might have done to saboteur or feel giving your love to places where it didn't really feel good anyway. Four of Cups, like this guy has all this love here. He has all these cups of love, but he's not satisfied with any of them. Like they're just not fulfilling. This guy's confused. He's like, what's going on? I've got all this love. Why can't I enjoy it? I want to say there were illusions here that you're coming clear with. You're seeing something in a new way. And I want to say the illusions are about how you are in love. Maybe some boundaries that you had that weren't healthy, or lack thereof boundaries to be healthy. Interesting. Tell me about this lesson here with the Queen of Swords for Capricorn. This is extricating things from your life in order to become balanced. The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven Cups. Knight of Cups underneath. This is extricating anything from your life that is confusing or feels like an illusion, right? And I've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This is like a self-healer. This is someone who's very fertile, very abundant, someone who's thinking about their new beginning here, right? Balanced, stable. Like, if we were going to talk about stability, the Queen of Pentacles is very stable. This very stable earth energy here for you, Capricorn. And I want to say, so extricating things from your life that are confusing or shrouded in illusion, which Spirit is helping you to see, you're extricating from your life to bring your stability here. Because this is someone who brings their own stability. This is a good spouse, a good partner, but also very independent, able to stack their own coins, balanced, stable, in flow. This person can't be surrounded in illusion, because she wouldn't be a queen if she was. Tell me about this blessing with the King of Cups, please, for Capricorn. I'm getting here, like, the part of the past that's over, the place where you need to have more boundaries here is about giving your love to people who misuse it, people who don't deserve it, people who don't return it, things that are just unsatisfying. All right, what's this King of Cups for the blessing, please? Have the Knight of Cups and Temperance. Ooh. Someone wants to come give you an offer of love. It could be a king. It could be a King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It does not have to be. But this is an action taker. I have the Empress underneath this, right? This is an action taker. Someone who's taking action. What are they taking action in? Bringing an offer of love here. This is somebody who's wearing their heart out in the open. There's no confusion for this person. They know how they feel. And the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Someone bringing offers of love. And this is with deep emotion here. We have a message. Whatever this is, it's balanced. This is about Temperance is the alchemy of emotion, right? This is about taking, this is very yin-yang here. It's about taking two separate emotions and blending them together to create a third thing. Beautiful. So peace, harmony. It's a beautiful blessing. Your challenge to get over here, though, is there's guilt here. And I want to say maybe it's some guilt over your own saboteuring ways, the ways you have sabotaged yourself here. But there's a sense of anxiety and fear, like it's always going to be like this. What's this challenge with the Five of Cups? I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of assessment, right? It's a card of divine timing. It's a card of assessment. It's a card of putting the work in, planting new seeds. I'm getting the reason why this is happening right now is because one of your challenges here is you not assessing your own boundaries here. Putting the work into your own boundaries. You're not assessing where your boundaries have been met and not met. And the need to extricate the things from your life. Like the things that are continuing to cause you grief. Fear. There is a need. Like your lesson and your challenge are kind of the same thing. It's about cutting stuff out. No longer planting seeds with people or things that caused you heartbreak. Yeah, I have the Nine of Wands underneath. There's wounding here. There's a need. The wounded warrior is somebody who's been through a lot of stuff. They've done all those wands behind them, or all the lessons they've had to learn through the trauma they've experienced, right? But the beautiful part is that they don't give up. They get up to fight another day. They take the lessons forward. There's a need to do this with this Queen of Swords. Get really clear on what your boundaries are, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept, and then let that go. Instill that. If somebody continues to cross your boundaries, your sword comes out and you cut that shit off. But there's a need to assess where this is happening in your life. All right, your advice here is communication with the Three of Wands. And this is also making really good plans about expanding your future. There's abundance. There's gifts coming to you and new opportunities. Why is the Three of Wands the advice for Capricorn? The Shaman and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Shaman is in this deck this deck has two Fool cards and two Magician cards. One being on the 3D aspect and one being on the 5D. So this is like the Magician in the 5D. Like this is like getting really in touch with spirit here. Figuring out the reasons why you hold back. Okay. In order to expand and growth and get this abundance that is your right, you need to go on this spiritual journey, because it's important that you see some things about yourself here. And the only way you're going to see them is to do this, is to allow yourself to do this. So there's a need to no longer hold back on this journey that you're being guided to take. Your dreams are telling you. Spirit's trying to scream a light at you to see that this is what you have to do in order to get this abundance and have expansion. So this communication, I want to say, is about communicating with your own higher spirit, communicating with spirit and your own higher self. Stop holding back. Interesting. All right, I want to get some couple angel cards here for advice for you, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. All right, for Capricorn, what do they need to hear right now? My laundry's done, Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn, please. We have 20. No, it's not time yet. It says this is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Again, you're not being asked to take action here. The only action you're being asked to take on is your boundaries here, but there's a need to figure those out first. So you're not being asked to take action on something. You're being asked to stop and go within so that you can take action on the right thing. If you do this, you're going to know when the right time is. 10. Do not settle for less. I think that's what this is. In this energy, I think this is you settling for less. Like you have such a big heart. You have so much to give, but you're constantly met with like a sense of that saboteur is you settling for less because you're not enacting firm boundaries about what you will and won't accept. Do not settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Do not give up. Goes back to that 9 of Wands here, the wounded warrior. Do not give up. 41, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. I have underneath here, card 40, you are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes that you have been contemplating. Again, things you've been thinking of for a long time here. All right, Capricorn, I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, always, always love yourself first, please. Thank you.